of amateurs have been battling to stay in the MasterChef competition. Now the fight continues.
We have 9 fantastic cooks, John, and we are about to turn the heat up.
Just think, one of these 9 is our champion.
Boom.
Last time, the 10 contestants were thrown into the world of mass catering.
You will be feeding 100 people.
Backs, hot.
Split into 2 teams, Andrew took charge of Ashvi, Afsane, Jay and Eamon. While Shalina was the team leader for Tom, Emma, Aki and Jonathan.
Supposed to stuff the apples, not stuff the oven.
Such a shame, isn't it? Bottom burnt, all that work.
Ow! Watch out, watch out, watch out.
This is when people realise cooking in volume is really difficult.
I need a meat mallet.
Oh, crying out loud.
Shalina's team impressed with an adventurous menu.
It's a really lovely dish. Actually, considering the volume of people they've just served, it's extraordinary.
It's a very ambitious dish, and I love the salmon inside the pastry. I think that's yummy.
While Andrew's team didn't quite hit the mark.
Vegetarian just doesn't work.
Guys, where's the custard? Oh. The winning team is going to prepare a special dinner with the amazingly talented Jason Atherton. The best team is Shalina's.
What an opportunity missed.
To stay in this competition, all the contestants will have to cook 1 dish to demonstrate all they have learnt. But first, Andrew's losing team will have 1 more chance to hone their skills and redeem themselves. They're being set the ultimate mass catering challenge. Feeding the 350 workers here at Basildon Tractor Plant in Essex.
Morning, everyone. Welcome to my kitchen. My name's Steve. Our service today will be at 12:30. Has to be on time, has to be on point, guys. This is our ingredients for the day. Meat is behind you. I'm going to need a menu from you in about 20 minutes. So get cracking, please, guys, yeah?
Great, thanks.
The contestants must cook 2 meat main dishes and 1 vegetarian option.
350 portions of food for lunch and only 2.5 hours to do it in. That is a massive task, a big ask.
I have no idea about the quantities.
This is just beyond the scale of most people's comprehension.
So couscous, cucumber.
Just think what goes with what.
I want to do the Lancashire hot pot. In the hot pot, lamb, turnips.
Turnips?
Yeah. You see, there is an argument on the hot pots.
I'm not a fan of turnip.
Are you not?
Today, they really need to choose the right leader, and they've got to get themselves properly organised.
So who's going to be team leader?
Who wants to be team leader? Right, I'll do it.
Okay.
I'll do it. You've been having a look. What do you think?
I'm going to make a chicken curry.
You can do that in the time allotted, yeah?
As long as I've got a bit of assistance in just cutting the chicken in half.
We'll
That's
take
all.
care of that.
Yeah,
We'll take care
and
of
taking
that.
the skin off.
Amy,
Then I'm
what's your
done.
thoughts?
I want to do a traditional English dish, and I'd just like to do sort of my version of a Lancashire hot pot. Just layers of potato, onion, maybe some turnip.
What's your thoughts, Andrew?
Vegetarian tagine with courgettes, aubergines, peppers, with a couscous.
Couscous, maybe a little bit hit and miss with these guys, so I'll leave that with you guys.
Right, so, vegetarian dish. What's your thoughts? Vegetarian moussaka? Layered vegetarian?
We can make spinach and baguette.
What I was thinking then, what about vegetarian moussaka?
All right, yeah, sounds a little bit better to me. Sounds a little bit better.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Happy with that?
Yeah, all right.
I'm just a little bit nervous about the sheer number of people and the time that we've got to do it.
Ashfi, what is the most people you've ever made a curry for?
About 40, 50?
40 or 50?
Yeah.
And do you remember how many big tins of tomatoes you used?
8 to 9, I think. So that's
So
about...
at the moment, I reckon I'm up to about 60 portions so far in there.
Really? Well, I'm going to add loads of water as well. It's not going to be a really tomatoey curry.
150.
I know. Well, that's...
150.
OK, well, I'll add some more tomatoes.
Well, then the other thing is you're spicing it, yeah?
Yeah.
Ashfi is making chicken curry, which is a really wonderful idea. But Ashfi, it's for 150, not 15.
All right, what's your dish?
I'm doing a moussaka. Hopefully, if I get time, I'm going to make some bechamel just for the top.
What do you mean if you've got time? You've got to have time. Otherwise, it's not a moussaka, is it? What's the biggest amount of bechamel you've ever made?
About that size. That's optimistic, isn't it? I'm going to try.
You've got to make the bechamel because otherwise it's just a messy stew.
I know.
Honestly?
You're absolutely right. I agree.
All right.
I haven't done this for ages, actually. I think I've done it once before. So I don't feel that confident, but I have to get on and just do my best.
The moussaka for the vegetarians, I think, is a fantastic menu. And I can see it. I can see it looking pretty. I can see it being well flavoured.
I'm just trimming the lamb at the moment. As long as we can have it in within the next half hour, we'll be fine.
Are you on time, yes or no?
Yeah, I'm doing all right, mate. I'm doing all right.
You're on time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jay seems like quite a confident guy with the leadership side of things.
Start peeling his veggies, because once you start frying off that lamb, you're going to need the carrots and everything else.
But you've got some strong personalities.
I need the potatoes peeling.
I wouldn't.
No, I need it because we're setting this up now.
Bit chaotic at the moment.
I'm putting potatoes in it and not on top. That's not an hot pot.
Fingers crossed they'll chill it out and get it right, hopefully.
I'm used to organising 100 men, you know what I mean? But they're easy, they do as they're told.
Hot pot?
Hot pot.
These bits are massive.
Yeah.
That's like a Lancashire hot pot chop. Lovely dish, sort of dish I'd have. I reckon this might be the centrepiece of the menu. Are you up to it?
Yeah, always up for it.
While Afsani, Ashfi and Eamon concentrate on the mains, Jay and Andrew are prepping Eamon's veg for his hot pot.
I'm utility chef. I'm floating around the various different dishes, so I'm on hot pot at the moment.
Andrew, what's happening? Are you the kitchen porter?
Yeah, I'm doing a lot of the jobs that need to get done early. I'm quite pleased not to be in charge today. There's a lot to do and I quite like losing myself in jobs like this. We've got people to feed, so there's no time to be precious about peeling potatoes.
I mean, if this was the army, this would be a punishment.
Right now, I think Andrew's becoming a bit of a whipping boy. But you know what? He's got his head down and he's doing it. And he's actually working really, really fast.
50 minutes in, and Ashfi's yet to receive any help.
Jay!
1 second, please, Ashby.
Do you know what's going to happen, Jay? The hot pot's going to be cooked, but nothing else. Because everyone's on the hot pot.
He's on the chicken
Like,
now.
look how much chicken I've got
He's
to
on
sort
the
out.
chicken now. Leave it to it.
And the rice, and the salad, and the sauce.
I just said, leave the chicken to
No,
him.
but I needed it like 20 minutes
Well,
ago.
I'm getting on it. Let me on it.
The chicken, which you pretty much need for chicken curry, hasn't even got its skin off.
You know what? Chicken needs to go in to cook.
I understand that. That's why I took him off.
So those, the hot pot and the chicken, the two most important things.
I understand that.
Okay, guys, we've got an hour and a half to go, and you are making me nervous.
As long as the chicken gets in the next 15 minutes, because it's going to need an hour to cook. That's all I'm worried about. I don't want to serve them undercooked chicken.
I'm worried. Raw chicken at 11 o'clock is not good.
How long did you want that in the oven?
10 minutes ago.
And they're big chunks as well.
They are big chunks, yeah. It's a worry, but we're going to go. We'll be all right, we'll be all right.
That hot pot should have been in ages ago. Ages ago. And the chunks of lamb are a little bit big for me. I'm not sure whether Eamon's actually going to get that hot pot out.
Andrew, how are you getting on? I don't mean to hassle you, buddy. I'm just asking.
Not quite finished this first box, to be honest.
We need that chicken cooked.
Finally, Eamon's lamb is browned. But before the hot pot can go in the oven, he still has to make the onion gravy.
Yes, mate.
How many more carrots are you going to need?
I'm fine for carrots. I need more onions, yeah. I need loads more onions, mate. This is ridiculous.
We've got more onions coming, haven't we?
Give me 5 minutes and you'll have it.
Onions!
Give me what you've got.
Onions! Oh, a grand sight.
Can I just say, ah!
I need to start assembling some of these trays and getting them in.
They're starting to run behind. You can feel the pressure, you can feel the tension. And they're starting to crack a little bit.
Chef! Tell him to stop panicking. He's panicking everybody, okay?
I just want to say, stop panicking. Take a deep breath.
No, I'm all right, mate. I'm all right. All I want is hot water and I'm cool.
Take a breather.
Yeah.
There is some feisty characters, but, you know, you just got to roll with the punches, really.
While the others try to bring the meat mains together, Afsane's working alone on the moussaka.
I'm just jumping from here to there because I'm using the grills, I'm using the steamers, I'm using the ovens, I'm using the hob, so I'm just everywhere.
Yeah, it's looking good. And you haven't showered at anyone yet. You're doing really well.
Not yet, but give me time.
Good girl, that's what I like to hear.
With only an hour till service, Eamon is finally layering the hot pots.
Oh, it's just a nightmare, my friend. It feels like blind panic right now. I just want to get these people fed. And this stuff needs to be in the oven. Okay, I've got 2 ready for the oven, chef.
Eamon has made this hot pot and is cooking it in batches. So he's got one ready sort of every 10 to 15 minutes.
Now what he's got to do is make sure those potatoes are cooked through and the starch of the potato thickens the sauce.
Okay, so we've got about 45 minutes, realistically, for us to start putting it out on the servery.
This 45 minutes ago, this chicken should take about 30 minutes.
The chicken curry is underway.
Yeah, I'm sure they're going to like it. Sure they're going to like it.
But have they done enough? And has anybody tasted it?
It's good.
I'd say it needs a touch more salt, Ashby.
A bit more salt?
A little bit.
Wow, oh my God. That much?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's pretty thin, isn't it?
It is.
What are you going to do about it?
Well, we're just going to, hopefully in the next half an hour, crank the heat up. Hopefully it will reduce down, thicken up a bit.
Hopefully.
What I normally do at home is the water reduces and what you're left with is a thick curry because of the onions, basically. So there's about 15 onions in there.
You can boil chicken for as long as you like, it'll still be water.
I don't know what to
We
suggest.
have to think about how you're going to get thickened up. I've asked how it gets thickened, and I'm being told it's thickened with onions. I've never known an onion to thicken anything in my life.
I've got all my moussaka in.
Right, that's on full pelt now, yeah?
Okay, thanks. I'm going to get there, but maybe just about 5 minutes before time. Maybe.
Asfana is the only one who's kept a smile on her face. I think it's a sort of nervous giggle.
First ones are starting to look good now, and of course that's 40 portions straight off. But I won't lie and say it's not close.
Guys, in about 10 minutes,
you should be putting some dishes outside. Are we going to do this? Definitely.
Jay?
Yes.
Mate, this is too thin.
Cool, I'm just glad the chicken's cooked. I'm glad it tastes good.
At this time, with time that we've got left, I'd go with corn flour.
But just remember, every time you add some thickening to it, then you can take away a bit of the flavour. But the other issue right now is you keep on boiling the chicken in that, and all you'll end up with is a very, very dry chicken.
How about we take all the chicken out, put it in the pans, ready to go, thick up the sauce, and then pour that over top of the chicken.
Up here for thinking, down there for dancing. Well done, mate.
It's a bit runny, to be fair, but you're speaking to an authentic Indian. There's no rules with curry. You make a runny sauce, you make a thick sauce. There's absolutely no rules, and it tastes nice. So I'm really happy with it. Really happy.
It needs to be a sauce, not a watery mess.
I'm not happy at everyone telling me how a curry should be made. It's the reason I chose a curry. I know how it's cooked.
Can we get the food out on the pass ASAP? We've got 5 minutes.
Amen. We need these hot pots out. It's 25 past, we need these hot pots out. First customers come in. Hot food coming through.
Could be a little bit fierier, just a little bit more seasoning, I think.
Overall, I'm twitching. Twitching.
The chef says he's twitching, which is a pretty good description, actually, because I'm beginning to twitch myself.
Jay, your moussaka's out, your rice is out, so that to go, and you've got 3 minutes, yeah?
Move! Move! Move!
Everything's done. Yes? There's stuff out.
I'm just really hoping they like it. It'll be a done deal then.
The 350 workers have just an hour for lunch, so the contestants need to serve them as fast as possible.
Thank you very much indeed. Please serve some hot pot.
Anybody want some authentic Indian curry?
Yes, please.
There you go.
Very nice, thank you.
Anybody moussaka?
Hot pot, yeah.
Yeah.
There you go, buddy. Enjoy, mate.
Anybody for moussaka?
Just help yourself some side salad as well, yeah?
Big saucer. Lamb hot pot.
This lamb is popular.
I went for the hot pot. Actually, it tastes good. It's not greasy, I think, because I don't like greasy food. I think it's good. So, thanks to you.
I was worried that that lamb wasn't going to be cooked, but it is. It's very nice, it's tender, there's seasoning in there, I like the onions, the potatoes are falling apart. My sort of dish. I'll be very surprised if that's not selling very well out there.
It's a good dish.
Authentic Indian chicken curry?
Yes, please.
So it's got the bones on, yeah? So be careful. Don't want any cracked teeth. There you go.
Thank you.
Please help yourself some side salad as well.
Like the curry, could have done with a bit more spice for my liking, but other than that, tip top.
I'm not one of these people that likes a burning curry, so for me this is nice.
There's not very much spice in the sauce. The chicken's a bit dry and the dish is a bit bland. What a shame.
I've got no sauce. This is not curry. Look.
Lunch service is more than halfway through. The hot pot and curry are selling well, but not the moussaka.
Anybody for moussaka? Nice vegetarian moussaka, healthy.
Do we look healthy? Can I have the unhealthy lamb hot pot?
There you
Chicken
go,
curry.
Hope you enjoy it. You've been served hot pot.
Because it's vegetarian, it's got no meat in, and obviously there are not many vegetarians. Anybody for moussaka? Please say yes. If they don't want it, you can't force them to have it.
It looks nice anyway.
Moussaka, thank you. You can have your 5 a day in one plate.
Hold on, darling.
Thank you.
Thank
Enjoy.
you. Yes, darling.
I've got some customers. He brought me some good luck.
I had the moussaka. First time I've had it, it was lovely. All machine's really nice and tasty. Absolutely terrific.
It looks pretty unattractive and a bit of a slop on a plate, but actually, it tastes good.
Okay, guys, that's it. Well done. Service is finished now. So, if you wouldn't mind, could you clear up my kitchen?
Yes, chef.
We got some good food out of there today. I'm not sure everybody worked perfectly as part of the team. Some did, some didn't. Management style was good. Jay stayed completely in control over what was happening. He was aware.
It's one of them things, you know, when it's going on, you're like, what have I got myself into, you know, but when it's done, fantastic feeling.
As far as I'm concerned, Eamon presented the dish of the day. That hot pot I thought was fabulous, but it didn't come without a fair bit of shouting, screaming, a little bit of panicking, and a lot of help from the other team members.
I have to say I've been quietly thrilled about the day we've had here today. You learn every time you go in a kitchen.
Ashby needed a lot of help to get her chicken curry out, and we had a couple of issues. To coin a Tyrone phrase, her curry lacked a bit of oomph.
It was very stressful, obviously. The little blip with the sauce being a little bit thin, but we worked around that. Really good team effort again.
Afsane got her dish out without any help from anybody. Just went about her business, got the dish out, and I really enjoyed the moussaka.
I've never done anything like this before, and we actually did it.
Andrew worked today like a demon, picked up all the difficult jobs nobody else wanted, kept a grin on his face, and just worked.
I had a good day. I got on with all my jobs. That was good. I really enjoyed that, actually.
The guys who had the day with Jason Atherton, I mean, they'll be buzzing, but these 5 will be absolutely desperate to get back in that kitchen and prove they've got it.
Let the proper fight begin.
The team events are over, and all the contestants are returning to the MasterChef kitchen to face their next challenge. To stay in the competition, they will have to cook just one dish to prove that they have progressed.
The last challenge was just such an amazing experience. Cooking in a tent, working with Jason Atherton was just a dream come true. I want to stay in because I want to keep having those experiences.
2 team challenges on the balance we've had. Now it's an individual who's cooking at staying in competition, so it's like the best plate out there now.
I've definitely improved already. You know, every little thing that I'm doing, I'm getting better at. And if I nail my dish today, I will stay.
We have really talented cooks, brilliant cooks, and for us, now it's time to see what they're really made of.
Time, I think, to just turn the heat up a little bit. Welcome back to the MasterChef kitchen. Unfortunately, Ashfi is really unwell and she can't join us today. It's been quite a journey and you have been on a steep learning curve.
Every time you step in this MasterChef kitchen, you have to perform. We will only take the best cooks with us. One dish, your own food, 1.5 hours. Let's cook.
Afsaneh, she grew up in the Middle East and her food is from the region, and it's beautiful and it's different and it is absolutely heavenly.
Pucker your lips, you're about to get a big kiss, because that is just delicious.
Afsaneh, what's your dish?
I'm doing rack of lamb and pomegranate juice reduction, serving it with kidney, ragu and fried liver. This is the sort of food I don't regularly cook. I don't really like.
You don't what?
I don't really like.
You don't like something that you're going to cook?
No, I don't like offal.
Why would you risk your MasterChef career cooking something you don't like?
I've got to take risk if I want to stay in this competition. I've got to get out of my comfort zone and just go for it.
Whoa! Love it!
The trickiest part of this dish is the timing. Obviously with the offal you don't want it overcooked. You don't want it undercooked. God knows how it's going to turn up.
Tom is a 26-year-old plasterer. Some of his creations have been daring and bordering on brilliant.
Shouldn't work, but it does. It's very, very, very clever.
But he also makes lots of silly mistakes.
Where's the sauce? Is there somebody out there with a jug of sauce under their bench? Today, he's got to deliver really good quality food, free of mistake. Tom, by the looks of your ingredients, you are cooking for us a dessert. And we have not seen one from you yet.
You haven't, no. I'm doing a chili and pineapple souffle and a coconut and ginger ice cream.
I've never seen a pineapple souffle.
No, neither had I. That's why I wanted to do it.
Exciting, daring.
Yeah.
Why do you cook on the edge, Tom?
If you're not cooking on the edge, if you're not trying to create new things, then it's just repetition.
Dangerous doing a souffle?
I haven't had one sink yet.
Not one's gone wrong?
Not one hasn't risen.
I've never seen a pineapple souffle. Never, ever, ever. It's exciting, it's original, it's difficult.
He says it's never gone wrong so far. There's always a first time.
I realise it's make or break today. If I don't deliver perfection, then I think I'll pretty much be going home.
You've had 20 minutes. Eamon is a 47-year-old joiner from Lincoln.
His food is absolutely beautiful.
The combination is really stunning. It's like tasting a mouthful of fresh seed. It's really, really wonderful.
Eamon's a great cook. He needs to believe in himself and stop getting so stressed. Just get your head down and present the food as well as we know you can.
Every day learn a little more and push a little more. It's a real thrill. Quite frankly, I've done things that, had you said I'd do them 3-4 weeks ago, would have thought, no way.
A lot of stuff on this bench, Eamon. What's your dish?
I'm doing a stuffed chicken breast, stuffed with a goat's cheese, chicken liver, served with a mushroom velouté and a baked onion.
Whoa, loads of work for an hour and a half.
Yeah, I know.
Too much work?
No, I don't feel in a flap. Come back in 20 minutes, but right now I'm kind of happy with the way things are going.
What have you sacrificed to actually be here?
And I miss my wife and kids. We're very rarely away from them, so I know plenty of people are away from their families for a lot for work purposes, but I'm not normally, and that's a struggle, I'll be honest with you. I miss them.
Eamon is doing a chicken breast that he is stuffing with goat's cheese and wild mushrooms and a stuffed onion. pull it off, Eamon, get the work done in time, get those big flavours balanced, it could be very good indeed.
Aki, there is somebody who understands the food of Japan.
The flavours are quite sensational.
Aki, you can cook.
Aki needs to take that beautiful food that she does and use that as a foundation to grow.
Aki, what are you going to cook for us?
I'm making a green tea gatto with some red bean sweet paste, plum wine jelly and some warm black syrup.
What do you hope to prove here today? What point do you want to make?
I want to show today that I've grown so much, especially in terms of presentation. I've become meticulous and it's going to be very evocative. I'm going to take you to Kyoto right now.
We're seeing sweet things from Aki today. She's got a lovely sounding green tea gatto.
I haven't bought all of these different flavours together before, and I haven't seen them served together before. It's my imagination. I'm very excited to see what John and Greg think of it.
Ladies and gentlemen, 45 minutes gone. You are halfway.
Jay from Southport is a big guy, but he does very good presentation and good classic food. There have been times when he has been the best cook in the room. A beautifully cooked scallop. That's nice. That's lovely. If he's got a weakness, it may be he plays it safe. I think he needs to be a bit bolder.
I've been competitive all my life. It's great working as a team, but I'm glad to be on my own now. I'm on my own and I'm competing. Fantastic.
Today, what are you going to cook for us?
Fillet of beef. I'm doing a roquefort butter. I'm doing an asparagus crown with a savoury asparagus custard in the middle. And I'm doing ceps and a few buttered greens.
Are you crowding that plate, Jay?
You'll only crowd it if there's too many flavours bouncing around. If you nicely balance them out, not crowding. I don't think there's too many flavours. No, I don't think so. At the end of the day, you've got to perform here, and that's the end of it, so I'm hoping it comes together.
I admire the fact he's trying something new, but can he make those flavours work together? Shalina, there is a girl who is really driven. Her food of Mauritius gives us sunshine. The flavours of that dish, I think, are simply stunning.
It's all a little bit sloppy. Texture's a little bit wet. She can be inconsistent. Today we need her to be on the top of her game.
The experience with Jason Atherton and being in the kitchen with him was fantastic. I learnt so much about having finesse and detail in the way that you deliver food. I'm going to just try and make sure it looks a little bit pretty on the plate.
Shalina, an Alphonse mango, one of my favourite things in the world. What are you doing with it?
I am making a mango and cardamom trifle with a mango and lime sorbet and a Mauritian rum spiced baba.
Your food sounds fantastic.
Thank you.
Shalina, are you married?
I am. He doesn't appreciate my cooking, so I'm joking.
Well, I tell you what, he better now.
How ambitious are you now feeling?
Well, this is the most ambitious dish I've ever tried to put together in the time that I've had.
I expect you to do that mango justice. We know I like puddings, but that's not just the point for me, John. What she's doing there, I think I'm just about to take Shalina by the hand and elope with her.
Just under 20 minutes to go, guys. Andrew, there is a man who dares to put the unusual together and makes them truly work. It makes my head spin in a really good way. I want to see Andrew today put his head down and produce something truly delicious, because I want that boy to stay in this competition.
I will feel very upset if I leave today. If I pull this off, the dish is going to be wonderful, and I just hope John and Greg will leave me some so I can finish it.
Big smile on your face, Andrew?
Yeah, big smile.
What are you cooking?
Pan-fried quail with potato pancake and a stuffed courgette.
Whenever you say a dish, we know there is going to be a lot more to that dish than that. Presently, we have figs and syrup, we've got pomegranate, lemons, we've got star anise sitting in butter. Where's it all come from?
From Afsani, because she cooks these kind of ingredients beautifully.
So you're starting to watch your competition and understanding what you can learn from them?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, I've learnt so much from Afsani from 2 team challenges.
Good luck. Andrew, sounds exciting. I'm really looking forward to Andrew's dish. He's used the legs to stuff a yellow courgette. I do hope he pulls it off.
Emma is a 29-year-old from Scotland. She, like me, has got a sweet tooth.
When she gets it right, she really gets it right.
For me, this is definitely the nicest thing that I've eaten today. I think it's absolutely fantastic.
But when she gets it wrong, it does go a little bit strange. For me, it's all too sweet. The vibrancy of those scallops is completely lost. Now it's time for her to come back in here and really prove herself.
I don't think I've shown John and Greg my best yet. I've already got so many new ideas that I haven't tried out yet. I think I've got an awful lot more still to give. I just hope that John and Greg see that as well.
Emma, what are you going to cook for us?
I'm basically making steak and mash and onion ice cream. What I'm trying to do is add my own little twist to it and show you the skills that I learned from working with Jason.
You're making onion ice cream to go with the steak. Very interesting.
Have you had onion ice cream before?
Yes. Yeah, I had it in a restaurant. And I thought, oh, that's quite interesting. So I thought I'd give it a shot.
Steak mash and onion ice cream is pretty out there. It's pretty left field.
Not if it's good.
I think it's a risky dish.
I think so too.
I think it's a really risky dish. But, hey, let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Am I missing something, John? Or did she honestly say she was going to serve an ice cream made of onion with a piece of beef?
It's about hot and cold. It's about acidity and about sweetness. I get what she's trying to do. I hope it works.
If I like it, I'm going to have myself certified. You have just 4 minutes. $90 seconds. Come on, 30 seconds. If it's going to go on a plate, it needs to go on now. That's it. Stop.
Emma has made a slow-cooked beef fillet with bone marrow persillade, carrots, horseradish pomme puree, red wine jus, and onion ice cream.
That piece of beef is absolutely beautifully cooked, and I really enjoy that rich, sweet sauce. And then the textures come in from the creamy mashed potato and the coldness of your onion ice cream. The one thing that is not standing up to it all is the beef. I think it's cooked really well. I just would have liked to have tasted the beef a bit more.
Love the slippery beef and the strength of your sauce, and I love the tang of the horseradish and the mashed potato. Don't like the ice cream one bit. Not one bit.
I either love it or hate it.
Thanks.
Thank you. Cheers. The ice cream is something where you either hate it or you love it. John didn't seem to mind it. Greg didn't like it at all.
Jay has also made fillet of beef, served with Roquefort butter, ceps, an asparagus crown filled with a savoury asparagus mousse, and a cep sauce.
Yeah, that'll do for me. That's good. I'm surprised. Balances very well. Nice. My only complaint is I think that would have looked a lot smarter if you'd have sliced that beef. Could look more elegant.
Thank you.
Jay, you have an extraordinary touch. That asparagus mousse is really light, really velvety. The beef, beautifully cooked. I can taste every single part of that dish individually, and it's a really, really good dish. Thanks, Jay.
Thank you very much. I put a fair bit of effort into that dish, getting it right, balancing it. I mean, okay, you know, it says the beef is a bit too big, but I can use a cut for myself. I'm a big bloke, you know what I mean?
Andrew has made pan-fried quail, served with potato pancake, quail's leg stuffed courgette, with a pomegranate and parsley salad, prune and caper jam, and a quail sauce.
Boom. Boom, that amazing, sweet but sharp caper and fig jam is just brilliant. The stewed quail inside the courgette is full of flavour with the wonderful quail sauce. All those lovely big bits of flavour on there are wonderful together, but there is no taste of that quail breast.
There is so much to admire there. I love the sweet potato pancake with that sweet jam underneath. But all together, on a forkful, you lose the quail.
I think you've got amazing skill. I think you've got amazing knowledge. I know you're trying to invent every single dish. Maybe a little bit more plagiarism. Okay?
Yeah.
Andrew, thank you very much.
Shalina has made an Alfonso mango and cardamom trifle, a spiced Mauritian rhubarber, and a mango and lime sorbet.
Beautiful. That's beautiful. That perfumed, sweet, sweet mango and a bit of sharpness of lime is heaven. Oh, that is even better. It's mango, it's cream, there's vanilla, there's the warmth of booze. That is beautiful. Right, rhubarber. This sort of dish at the end of a meal would have me coming back and coming back and coming back. I think that is absolute delight. That may well be one of the best desserts I've had ever. I'm serious. That is just absolutely knockout.
Shalini, your dessert, I think, is close to faultless. I think it's absolutely delicious. Beautifully flavoured, beautifully defined, beautifully made, and looks beautiful.
Thank you.
Oh, well done.
Thank you.
Very well done.
Thank you very much.
Amazing. I'm feeling amazing right now. I'm in shock. I'm in shock about the comments. It's the best feedback any girl could ever ask for.
Eamon has made chicken breast stuffed with goat's cheese and chicken liver, served with a pancetta-wrapped baked onion, morel sauce and parsley vinaigrette.
I like the moist chicken against those big flavours. They are powerful, they're rich, but you do pull them off. I believe you need to do a little bit of work on the presentation, find a way somehow of not having great big lumps in the middle of the plate. But the flavours, the textures are knocking on the door are wonderful.
Thank you. We are allowed to disagree with each other. I think it looks great. That rich, earthy, silky mushroom sauce, it tastes rich, but at the same time adds saltiness to that really strong liver inside the chicken. It's well seasoned, it's well presented, it's well cooked, it's well thought out.
Well, John incorrectly likes the look of the plate, but we both agree it tastes great, Eamon.
Okay, thanks.
Thanks, mate.
Cheers, thank you.
Aki has made green tea gatto, layered with red bean paste and chestnuts, served with plum wine jelly and a warm black treacle syrup.
Aki, that is so pretty and so elegant, so smart. Love the jelly, like the flavour of the cake. Don't particularly enjoy the texture of the cake. The sponge and those chestnuts, also this bean centre, make the whole thing a little mealy and a little dry.
The jelly, delicious. Love the gold leaf, love the homemade treacle. I think the cake is beautifully made and I think the whole thing works very well together, bar the texture of those sweet chestnuts.
Aki, thank you.
Thank you very much.
I thought it worked, but I was worried because it's not a conventional combination of ingredients. But they liked the flavours, so I'm very pleased about that.
Tom has made chili pineapple souffle, served with ginger coconut ice cream inside a pistachio basket.
That's lovely. That's lovely. Dainty, elegant, beautiful. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. As light as a feather, sunshine sweet of pineapple, and a little bit of chili heat prickling your tongue. Stunning.
What I really like about it is it reminds me of a Thai pineapple curry, but in dessert form.
Yeah.
So this sort of weird thing that it's a dessert, but it's sort of almost heading towards a sort of savoury dessert, and I think it's really exciting.
If we both like it, you've got a smile. Deal?
Yeah.
Right, good. Stop messing about.
Thanks very much.
Thanks, Tom. Grumpy git.
We cooked for 100 people in Bath, and then to cook with Jason Atherton, I mean, I learnt so much, and then to bring that forward into today and, you know, getting positive feedback, it's brilliant.
Afsani has made rack of lamb, crusted with toasted pine nuts, served with ragu of kidney, fried lamb's liver and onions, mashed potato, wilted spinach, a pomegranate reduction and lamb jus.
Your rack of lamb is cooked absolutely beautifully, and I really enjoy the sweetness of the pomegranate and your wonderful, rich lamb sauce. But both the kidneys and the lamb's liver is cooked way beyond anything which should be eaten. That lamb's liver, honestly, that is cooked so hard that should you put that into a gun, it would be able to kill a pheasant.
Right.
Look at it. Honestly, I know that you're a good cook. I know that you can actually cook things that you love to cook very, very well. There's two things on that plate that aren't cooked very well because you don't like them.
Good flavour combinations, but I'm chewing kidneys and I'm chewing the liver, and that's wrong. But the sweet tangs that you've got from your pomegranate reduction with meaty flavours, I think is really good.
Thank you.
I'm very down, actually. I'm disappointed with myself. I knew they were overcooked and I shouldn't have put it on the plate.
I have to say that we admire your ambition today and some absolutely extraordinary food. But of course, some not without fault. We now have a very difficult decision to make. Thanks very much. Off you go.
The cooks in the room today did really well, and you can see the progress they've been making. My two favourite dishes were desserts from Tom and Shalina, and both Tom and Shalina did desserts with Jason. They didn't copy his desserts, but it's definitely inspired them, John.
Good. That's the way it should be.
Jay had a really big flavoured dish. I thought the beef was a little too big, but I didn't expect that sort of flavour explosion.
Everything was cooked really well, everything was seasoned really, really well. It was really delicious. Today, I think that Eamon actually came up trumps. That stuffed onion with goat's cheese and bacon, I thought it was a great looking thing. It just delivered on all sorts of levels. So the people who truly impressed us today were Tom, Eamon, Jay and Shalina. Andrew did a huge amount of work but didn't quite pull it off. The quail couldn't stand up. But, you know, the guy is a grafter. We now know that. We know that he's determined and he will work really, really hard.
I want to talk about Aki. Aki's dishes always have style and elegance, John. They're so beautifully presented. But the cake itself, I thought, was a little disappointing. The jelly, however, was a knockout.
If I had to go home today, of course, I'll be really, really devastated.
I'm pleased for Emma in a way. I know I didn't agree with the dish, but it was a beautiful piece of beef, really nice sauce, and horseradish in the mashed potato, great. No need at all to stick a big lump of raspberry ripple on the side.
The competition is really tough and everybody's an amazing cook. I don't know whether what I've done is enough to keep me in.
Afsana, I hope today, got a big wake-up call. She shouldn't go anywhere near things that she doesn't like to cook. She was right on the flavours, but she didn't have the knowledge to cook the offal because she doesn't like offal. Afsana, please, please, MasterChef is not a time to experiment with stuff that you don't like.
I wanted so much, but I'm not happy at all today. I think if somebody is going out, it's going to be me.
At risk, we have Afsana, Aki, Andrew and Emma. Who out of those four doesn't have the ability to win the competition? Tough decision.
It's easy to see the progress that's being made here. But some are stronger than others. Shalina, Tom, Jay, Eamon. Brilliant work. Well done, you're staying with us.
For you four, there were ups and downs. For us, the decision is who can cope with the competition? Who has what it takes? Who doesn't have what it takes? And the answer to that question is we couldn't make a decision, so all four of you are staying with us. Congratulations.
They've given me another opportunity, so I just got to make sure that I nail my next dish.
I'm really relieved. Excited at the same time that I'm still here.
I feel really lucky that I've got another chance, and I think today was a wake-up call for me.
I can understand that no one really deserved to go home, but that just means that the challenge is going to get tougher because they've got to find some way of whittling us down.
Ashby was unable to return to MasterChef. Despite her commitment to the competition, unfortunately she had to withdraw. Next time, there is just one challenge. To master the cuisines of Europe.
Bravo, 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 bravo.
Really happy.
Their place in the competition comes down to just one dish.
I think this may be the best cooking you've done so far.
One of them will be going home.